How would you like some peanut butter with that jelly sandwich?
Hey, ho, it's the Chris Cord Show. Hey, ho.
This show is brought to you by...
Hold up, wait. We don't have much time, guys. This motherfucker's got to get his sleep.
That's right.
He's got to go home and sleep. You got to do an oil change.
Sleep.
You got 2 oil changes tomorrow.
That's right. I got shit to do.
No, you got oil changes to do.
And I got to take a shit, probably.
Yeah?
Probably.
You didn't even give me ramen. I told you to give me ramen.
That's because I ate dinner already before you asked me.
You could have just brought it to me.
Why would I going to stop and buy you ramen if I'm not getting it for myself?
Why?
I ain't your bitch.
Well, we should make a poll.
50-50.
I see what you did there. Okay. Anyway, hello, Chicago. We've been doing interviews.
No one else, just Chicago?
Oh, yeah.
Are we isolating the rest of the world?
Hello, world. Been doing interviews. Man, we've been having fun. Man, we got another interview scheduled for next week. I'm excited to release that one. That one's from Webb. And then we had the Major Resolve that has been out. And Minna Ora. Those are our most recent ones. And I hope you enjoyed them as much as we enjoyed interviewing them.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Lots of laughs, lots of cries.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Had a very good time.
Enjoyed it very much.
There was the Eclipse that came out a couple weeks ago.
I didn't see shit.
You didn't see shit?
I was sent out to Downers Grove, which no one's going to really know where that's at, but it's out a little farther west from Chicago, and it didn't even get dark.
Yeah.
There wasn't shit.
Really? It did by me.
Like, the sunlight turned a little bit more orange.
Yeah, it was like dark.
That was about it.
It was like dark, but still bright out.
It wasn't even really dark though where I was. It was just like, it was bright out.
Yeah.
Just like orange.
Yeah, people went crazy over it. They were clapping and everything.
I saw a bunch of people pointing their phones at the sun trying to take photos, and I'm like, yeah, that's a good way to burn your camera lens out.
Yeah. Well,
how many people you could have coming in saying, I need a new phone?
My son was supposed to have something at his school, and I guess Amazon delayed the packages.
Oh, for the sunglasses?
Yeah, but I guess there was a lot of...
I had a coworker who ordered them, and they were like, your package is delayed. It'll be there at 8 p.m. the day of it. This shit happened at 3 p.m.
Well, I heard there was like, they had sunglasses out, and a lot of them were not like... They're not
actually
rated
glasses
for... Yeah. So people were burning the shit out of their eyes.
Yeah. You can go blind staring at that fucking sun, especially
when
it's got the moon in front of it.
Yeah.
Moon.
The moon in front of it. So I was coming home from work today, and I felt really old.
I mean, that's about right.
I'm stopped at a red light. There's a bunch of traffic. Thinking, what the fuck am I doing in my life? Right? And I look in the back of my rearview mirror, and I see a bunch of kids just jumping around, having a good time in their car, dancing, yeah.
Like we used to do when we were dumb kids.
Yeah. And I literally said this in the rearview mirror, and I said, enjoy it, kids. Enjoy every moment that you can. And, it made me sad. After I said that, I'm like, man, I feel old now. Like I'm fucking depressed about,
The fact that you don't jump around in your car anymore.
The fact that I'm stuck in traffic and it's taking me a fucking hour.
And they're having a blast behind you. They're in traffic too.
Yeah, fucking Tommy and Eddie back there are having a good time.
Tommy
and Eddie. I was like, man, I wish I could go back to those days.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but there's no rewind.
There
There's no
is
time
a
machine.
good quote that I always talk about from The Office. And Ed Helms said it. And what was it? I wish I can go back. Wait. No, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Man, that holds strong to this day, eh?
Hey, when we're even older, we're going to be like, remember when we did that podcast? That was the good old days.
Yeah. When we're sitting in our fucking
Or maybe
luxury
we'll still be doing the
chairs.
podcast.
Yeah. Taking shits on our royal shitters.
Hanging out with Dave Grohl
Yeah.
in his walker.
Right.
I mean, he's older than us, so he might be in a walker by then.
Yeah. So, that's what we've been doing. We've got tons of emails from bands sending us their music.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Send us
It's
everything.
pretty great. We've been doing videos on Instagram, TikTok.
Please try to include some info with those videos.
Yes. Include info with the videos.
Like
or-
who you
or
are, what the name of the
music.
band is, where you guys are from, how long you've been together, stuff like that.
Music.
Helpful.
We need the music, but things like this. But hey, it's a great time. We're that's what we're all about, man. We're trying to get independent music out. We're trying to get Dave Grohl to sponsor us, so maybe we could get a little lift
I don't
to
know if
get
we're
these
trying
bands.
to. We're not necessarily
Not
trying to get them to
sponsor
sponsor us.
Yeah.
We're trying to get them to help promote the show.
Yeah, help us, Dave Grohl. If you're listening to this, Davey, I'm telling you this. Got some words for you.
Davey,
Yeah,
you guys that close?
yeah, we go back. But I got some
How
words
come
for
he
you.
hasn't responded to you?
Well, he's a little mad at me. We had a little tiff, so
What, like 99?
it
98?
it
We
just
were still in high school.
the night ended in VHS tapes on the floor and Monopoly in the ceiling. Let's just say that. So
Fair enough.
yeah. So hey, we have a regular show right now. What are
Yeah.
we doing?
We're supposed to be introducing a band.
That's right. We are supposed to be introducing the band, and let's. Why don't we just get into that? Right.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Let's do this. So, without further ado, let's get into our band here tonight. This was sent to us. This is Third Wind, and it's called Polar Bear.
Here on the Chris Court Show.
Waking up again, do you care more than you show? And can you please see my picture of yourself? I hate the way that I look alone. I don't wanna be just friends, and I never wanna see you again. You can tell me everything that I wanna hear, 'cause you can't make it make sense. If it's not enough, there's a hole in the middle of your eye. And do you need some better than my empathy? 'Cause I can show you a work of art. You never tried so hard. No, you're never wrong. I can show you a better time if you keep me around. Don't you know that you're right? There's so much more to this life. You just gotta find it.
all you awesome listeners of the Chris Court Show.
We've got some exciting news for you. Do you have a band or some amazing tunes you want the world to hear?
Well, you're in luck, motherfuckers! We're on the lookout for French talent to feature and interview on our show.
That's right! Just send your music and some info to chriscourtshow@gmail.com and we'll play your music.
That's no fucking way! Share your music with us and let's make some magic together on the Chris Court Show.
Third Wind, Polar Bear.
That was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man. Grooving there. The bass was grooving. I liked it a lot. I did find some information. This again was sent to us. I did find some information on Facebook. It looks like they are from Michigan. And I think they...
Do you know how many people are in the band?
I want to say there's 4, 5,
Okay.
maybe. I could be totally wrong. But,
It might be 4.
yeah, there might be 4. But you can check them out. They're on Apple Music. If you want to check them out, they also have music on YouTube. So go ahead and check them out. Let me see if they have a link tree here. I don't know if that's working though. No, it doesn't look like it's working. But hey, you know what? Go check their music out. They're from Michigan. Awesome. I grooved to it. I liked it. The bass was awesome in it. They look like they're a little bit younger, so I'd like to see more stuff that they do. And A+.
Yeah, very good. Nice job, guys.
What are you, their daddy? Nice job, guys.
The fuck?
You did good, son.
I can't say they did a good job. I liked the track. It was cool.
No, you can, but you just...
About fucker.
Yeah, sorry. No.
What do we pay you for around here?
I know, right? All right, so... what are you doing over there? Making me all nervous.
I'm trying to buy tickets to a concert.
Oh. You really are, huh? Hey. Did you hear that Billie Eilish, Nicki Minaj, John Bon Jovi, and 200 more artists are calling for protections against predatory use of AI? I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I knew it. I mean,
AI is fun. It's cool, but it can also get dangerous.
Yeah, for everything.
Yeah.
So the group of artists released a letter acknowledging AI's enormous potential to advance human creativity, but also warning that powerful companies could use their original work to train artificial intelligence models and eventually replace human musicians altogether. This is what we talked about a long time. I mean, everyone that right when AI started coming prevalent, all of a sudden it was just like there was just been songs and they sound good. You go on YouTube and you search like, Beatles sing WAP or something. You'll get a actually really good rendition of their voices that sound eerily close to, John Lennon's voice or Paul McCartney's voice. And it's insane the way that AI has gotten to be that way.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that you sent me, like, it's crazy what the people are doing with it, and it sounds so freaking real. You would think it was actually the right person doing it, but obviously those songs are ridiculous. They would never have sang them.
Yeah. There also was something else, the Open AI, it's called, the creator of ChatGPT. And that's the AI thing that we use.
We use it once in a while.
Yeah.
GPT is a lot more powerful than what we use. We're just using the chat version of it.
Yeah.
They have like versions that can make photos for you and all sorts of crap.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
They revealed the development of a new AI tool that is able to generate a realistic clone of someone's voice from a 15-second audio clip. So And I've seen so you can actually record your voice, and let's say you wanted to sing fucking I don't know, Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. It'll use your voice for that. What's going on?
Nothing. I'll look at this later.
Yeah, you know what? You're ignoring me.
I was trying to take your... No, I'm not. I was listening to you the entire time.
No, you kind of are ignoring me.
I was listening
You
the
kind of
entire
are
time,
ignoring
and
me.
it's...
Fired.
I don't get paid here.
Goodbye. Leave me to myself.
All right.
Let me ponder if I want you back. I want you back. Anyway, so yeah, AI is coming a long way, and it. I knew there's going to be laws. There's going to be copyright laws. There
has to be, because there's too much stuff it can do.
It's scary, man.
Yeah.
It's scary the way AI can work. Speaking of AI,
It's also powerful though. It's helpful, but it's got to be controlled.
it's very helpful, yeah, but
It's got to be controlled.
and it will be. I guarantee you, it will be. There's going to be something that comes out that you're not going to be. I mean, kids can write an essay now.
Yeah.
Essay.
Fuck. I don't think that's how it works.
They can write an essay now for school and tell ChatGPT, make this sound better.
They can make it sound more original.
Right. That's insane to me. Why the fuck didn't we have this when we were kids?
Because we actually had to use our brains
Or
and
just
take the time to sit there and write it.
use the smart kids' brains.
Have some smart kid write it. Is that what you did?
No, I never actually. You know, a lot of people, a lot of kids would, if we had to read books, they would buy
the Cliff Notes.
Go get the Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
But I would never do that. I would actually read the whole book.
Yeah, I think I bought the Cliff Notes one time
Yeah.
trying to cheat it because so many other people were doing it.
And you got caught.
No, I got a D on the test. So I stopped buying the Cliff Notes and just kept reading the books. I tried it though.
Some of them are culture classics, though. You know.
I stopped getting the Cliff Notes and I started getting those C's again.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm proud of you.
All right, let's move on.
If your parents weren't proud of you, I'm proud of you, okay? Heinz is putting ketchup dispenser stations outside Chicago hot dog restaurants.
Murder them.
Have you seen one? You work downtown.
I have not seen a Heinz dispenser, no. But the fact that they're going to put them outside of hot dog restaurants in Chicago, they need to be someone needs to be slapped in the face.
Yeah, that's like a fucking...
It's a sin. You don't put ketchup on a hot dog. You're in Chicago.
Right, you don't do that. And then, I'm sure people across the country, across the world, want to know why. Why do you not put ketchup on a hot dog?
Well, it's just a Chicago tradition.
Do you know why, though? Like where the origin came from?
I don't know the origin, but I do know that... Go ahead and give us the origin first.
I do want to say, I'm not going to even Google at it, but I do want to say that the Chicago hot dogs were made already with ketchup inside it.
That's correct.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you didn't know, motherfucker.
No, I wasn't sure what your origin story was. That's why I said I'm not sure if I know, but I watched. It was on Discovery Channel or something years and years ago. I think I was in college when I was watching it. It was like how it's made, and they did a hot dogs edition, which is disgusting. Don't ever watch it.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Because they show all the different
never
parts
eat a hot dog again.
They show all the parts getting ground up and everything.
I don't want to hear it.
But they talked about in the final process, the final mixture, in the Midwest, like here in Chicago and other Midwest states, they put ketchup into the meat.
Yeah, yeah.
On the East Coast, they put mustard into the meat. And on the West Coast, they put barbecue sauce into the meat.
So they don't put barbecue sauce on their hot dogs?
I guess
or
not.
Mustard.
I don't know. But it's the flavor of the hot dog. And Chicago hot dogs already have ketchup in them.
Yeah.
You don't need to put ketchup on them. Plus, if you get it Chicago style, it has tomatoes on it. What the fuck do you need ketchup for?
Yeah.
It's got tomatoes, it's got salt.
I guarantee you these signs are going to get vandalized.
Oh, for
You bring them
sure.
to Chicago.
Someone's going to be running them over, kicking them down, whatever.
The ketchup relief stations will have a sign that reads "Smack for Heinz."
You know what would be great? If it said smack for Heinz, and when you smacked it smacked you back and said, no ketchup, motherfucker.
I don't think so there, Tim. The smackable billboard stations can be found at beef stands and other locations around the city starting April 2nd, which is already passed, obviously. So
I have not seen one.
if you see them, that's what it is. I want you to smack one for me.
I'm going to run it over.
That's fucking insane, though. I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, if you go to a hot dog place, they do have ketchup because they usually sell fries. So you don't need the ketchup dispenser outside. And most places sell Heinz ketchup.
Yeah.
So what's the whole point of this whole thing?
It's them trying to be creative, and I get it. Like I do.
Who's
but
going to go refill these things? And what happens in the summer when it gets hot and that ketchup starts getting nasty?
I don't know. Is it going to be refrigerated? Well, you don't have to refrigerate ketchup.
You don't have to, but
Yeah. I don't know if you knew that or
I
not.
wouldn't want ketchup to be like 100 degrees.
No.
It still can get gross.
Yeah, but whatever. So Madonna awkwardly yells at fans mid-concert in a cringeworthy video.
Did she awkwardly yell on purpose? Like, did she make it awkward on purpose?
No, she did. Like it. So she had an awkward interaction with a fan during like a recent performance, and I think she was opening up about loss of her mother before she was about to perform her next song, and then while she was singing, she was distracted by a fan in the audience that wasn't paying attention, and she got pissed.
What were they doing instead of listening to her?
I don't know. You want to hear? I got an audio clip.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. This is Madonna getting angry at a fan during a concert.
Notice when I was over there singing about my mother and father and what it was like growing up without someone, and how I had to give up my attachment, my sense of loss, and being a victim. I was looking at this guy over there. Put your lights on. Look at him. See, he's wearing like barely nothing. Is that Dion? No, him. The guy with the t-shirt and the chains. The guy that looks like he wants to get fucked right now. Yeah, you.
Damn.
Oh, yeah? I just want to point out that while I was singing my heart out about the loss of my mother, he was looking around the crowd. Not at me. I'm just pointing out that I fucking pay attention. Okay? So, you need to pay attention, young man.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I mean, yeah, if the artist sees someone in the crowd that's not really paying attention, I can understand them feeling a little hurt about it, especially when it's a heartfelt song. Mm-hmm. And that person's obviously there for their concert.
But here's the thing, though, and
But
this
at the
is
same
what I
time,
don't get.
That guy paid his money. Let him do his own
He
thing.
paid his money, and you know what? He might not even like Madonna.
Yeah.
He might be there for his wife. And he's just like, I don't give a fuck about this bitch.
He might be there who forever open for Madonna.
Huh?
He might be there for who
Yeah,
open
maybe.
for Madonna. Yeah.
Who knows? But like, okay, you have millions of people that are watching you. Not millions, thousands of people that are watching you. You can't control everyone that is there. Now it's a bit different if you're going to see an artist that hasn't made like that, not bigger artists, smaller time venues, and then someone's like saying shit or whatever.
Well, here's a question. If you were the artist and you were singing a heartfelt song that meant a lot to you,
Yeah.
and you saw a member of the audience just turn around and walk away,
Yeah.
would that upset you?
It happens now.
No, I'm saying that. Would it upset you?
I think if I was that big of an artist, I don't think so.
Well, the thing I have to ask is like, would it upset you? What if they really have to take a shit?
Right.
They're not gonna shit their pants there for Madonna. I'm sorry.
Right. And when I do play out live now, there's a lot of times that people talk over me, like
I do.
I hear your big ass laugh and mouth. But like, you know, I'll be playing a heartfelt song and I'll hear people chattering and, you know, doing whatever. And like, it's part of the business, baby.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to
even if you are
realize that.
big, it's still part of the business.
How long has she been doing this? It's part of the fucking business.
And the thing is, while you were singing that song, I bet you 60% of the people in that crowd were talking to each other.
Right.
Not really listening to the song. They were just talking to each other.
Yeah. Or they were drinking.
And it might have been
just-
they might have been talking to each other about you, like, oh, listen, did you hear that last song? It was great. But they might be saying something like that, but like they're talking. People talk. It happens.
Yeah, who the fuck are you, Madonna?
I mean, she is Madonna, but
Okay.
how are you going to single out one fan that wasn't paying attention? Like, who cares? Fuck that guy.
I'm just sick of these.
Fuck that guy. You got his money already?
I'm sick of these musicians like getting butthurt. It's like the older they get, the angrier they get.
There's a few cases in these stories that were recent that were like, I can kind of understand why the artist got upset.
How
but
about
at the
Bon
same-
Jovi's?
But at the same time,
Was
what
it Bon
happened with
Jovi? Was that Bon Jovi? No, it wasn't Bon Jovi. It was John Mellencamp.
Yeah. See, when he first started his little rant, I was like, yeah, get him, John. Like, that's how I felt about it.
Yeah.
But then when he kept going, I was just like, oh, no. You need to stop.
That guy there. I'm gonna beat his ass after.
And then didn't he walk out? He started singing like part of his song really sloppily.
It's the
and then he walked off stage.
yeah. And he said, "Yeah, fuck this. I'm not doing it no more."
Yeah, that's fucked up because you just ruined it for everyone else there.
Right.
You want to call someone out? Cool, call them out. I was all good with that.
Yeah.
But then you ended the concert for everyone else who paid to be there. That's a little fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, at least she didn't do that, but
Like I said, I'm on board with some of the things that artists have been doing, like these rants and stuff. But sometimes too, it's like, come on. And like with this one with Madonna, like, yeah, he wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry it hurt your feelings, Madonna. But how long have you been touring and doing these songs? I'm sure you've seen other people ignore you too.
yeah.
What the
you're-
fuck do you care?
You're Team Maddie.
Maddie?
That's what Madonna likes to be called. Madonna. Maddie.
No, I'm not on her side with this.
Oh, okay. You're not on Team Maddie.
No.
Okay. Well, there it is. If you've been to Vegas and you haven't seen it, the Beatles' love Cirque du Soleil is now closing. As part of an ongoing changes at the Mirage. And it'll be gone. It closes in the summer, so if you haven't seen it, which I know you haven't, right? Man, it's a good show. I've seen
You've
it.
been to Vegas?
Yeah. We went to Vegas, and I seen this. It's fucking amazing.
I haven't been to Vegas, like actually in Vegas doing anything since I was like 13.
Oh, no.
Like the last time I was in Vegas, I was an adult, but I was at an airport making a stop.
So we,
Going somewhere
me and
else.
Michelle were in Arizona, and we drove to Vegas. We stayed there for a couple days, and we went to go see
I'm
the
sure
Beatles.
Vegas changed a ton since the last time I've been there.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Like I think the Flamingo got torn down finally, didn't it?
I don't know.
It was like the oldest
I don't even
casino
know.
still standing.
I wasn't a big fan of Vegas.
I mean, it's all right. It's neat. It's neat to check out. Like if you haven't been to Vegas, go check it out. It's cool.
Yeah.
But it's not for everyone. It's really not.
I
Some people
prefer-
love to go there.
I prefer New
constantly.
Orleans, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I'm not a big gambler, though. So, yeah, it is closing, and it will end its run on July 7th.
It's been going on for 18 years.
Yeah, 18
Damn.
fucking years.
See, it's legal. It's got to go to college now.
The fuck? It's kind of sad though, because it was such a. I actually went to this, and I it was cool. They had a Beatles little merch room, and then I actually had tears in my eyes watching this.
I'm sure it's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, even for a non-like hardcore Beatles fan, I mean,
Right.
you are
Yeah.
a hardcore Beatles fan, but for a non-hardcore Beatles fan, it'd still be cool
yeah.
because you're gonna know most of the songs, and then you got a circus happening in front of you.
Yeah, and these people just go crazy on the like trampoline, or not trampolines, but you know what I mean.
All that stuff. They got
What are
trampolines.
they
They got
called?
like friggin' water stuff. Sometimes they got like
Yeah.
the trapeze stuff.
Yeah, the trapeze. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. But yeah, so go check it out. I'm telling you, you will love it if you can get out there before this closes. Jesus, go do yourself a favor before July 7th. Go check this out. I'm
Telling
sure.
Jesus to go.
Yes, Jesus, you go too. You need to see this. You created these people. You need to see it. But I'm sure now it's going to be fucking sold out all the time.
Especially that they announced that they're closing, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's going to be another scary movie.
Why?
The scary movie spoof movies. And it's in the works right now with Paramount. If you remember Scary Movie, this that came back out in the early 2000s, that kind of like, I don't know, they were like kind of making fun of Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer and things like that. They
were funny. They were good.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I think they were originally done with Keenan, right? Yeah.
Was it Keenan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I and if you don't know what it is, if you're younger or whatever, just don't know what it is. That's exactly what it is. It was just spoofs about the top horror movies that were going around then. Scream and, like I said, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
They did a nice job of it because it was a spoof, but it was still kind of a scary movie.
Yeah.
Which is a nice thing to do with it. So.
But it was fucking, it's just like, what's that?
Like they had parts that scared you, like that popped up and jumped out at you and stuff like that, but it was also freaking hilarious.
What was that one that, the zombie one with Simon Pegg, I think his name is?
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one.
Why can't I think of it?
I forget what it was called.
It was a spoof of 28 Days Later, but it wasn't a spoof of the name. It was a spoof of the movie. It wasn't a spoof of the name. Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, yeah. It was a spoof of Dawn of the Dead.
They did a spoof for the name of From Dawn of the Dead, but the movie itself, like the storyline, was like a spoof of 28 Days Later. Yeah.
And that's another thing I'm excited about, 28 Years Later. I heard that Charlie Hunnam, I think that's how you say his name, from Sons of Anarchy, is going to be in it.
All right, cool.
And obviously, I think Cillian Murphy.
I think he did say he was going to be in it.
Yeah.
I think so.
So that'll be fucking cool. I'm excited for that. Let's take a gander here. Get that out of the way there.
What is that? I know what it is.
All right, bitch, come on in. This is the first time you're not going to interrupt me.
You're announcing her?
Yeah, that's right. Come on, bitch. Where are you at?
Hey guys, what new albums are coming out these days?
It's new releases time.
These days, new albums, new albums, new albums, new albums, new albums.
April 19th, that is today. These albums are out right now. Go and check them out. Go and support your local record stores. We have a certain ratio. It all comes down to this.
Big Brave, A Chaos of Flowers.
Billy Morrison, The Morrison Project.
Cloud Nothings, Final Summer.
Local Natives, But I'll Wait for You.
Lucy Rose, This Ain't the Way You Go Out.
Melvins, ooh, Tarantula Heart.
Pearl Jam,
Oh,
Dark Matter.
Pillow Queens, Name Your Sorrow.
T-Bone Burnett,
Ooh,
The Other Side.
Taylor Swift, The Tortured Poets Department.
When the hell did she have time to record an album?
Well, she announced
She's been running
this.
that Eras tour this whole time.
She announced this. I think it was a Super Bowl.
That she was making an album?
That album, yeah.
But she's been doing the damn Eras tour the entire time.
But she had time to do it. Maybe
Shit.
They do have recording studios on tour buses now.
Yeah. And she probably got the money to afford a mobile studio.
Oh
so.
yeah, for sure. I mean, you could literally record on your fucking phone if you wanted to.
You could.
Anyway, those albums are out now, April 19th. Go and check them out. Taylor Swift is going to be a big one. I know that for sure. But I'm excited about the Melvins, if that is the Melvins. Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam would be good.
T-Bone Burnett. I'm excited for that. So I'm going to go check them out.
Go to your local record shop.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Local records.
Put your hand in the air.
Wave around like you just don't care. Oi, oi.
I was going to say break your wrist.
Oh, don't. Yeah, well. I know this happened a couple weeks ago, but O.J. Simpson is dead.
Oh.
died of cancer, and he's gone.
So I guess Nicole's murderer never get caught.
Well, he was caught by the devil.
I guess so.
The devil got him. He was 76 years old.
Do you think that tiny little glove on his hand made him get cancer?
There was a video that I seen of like him getting an autopsy, and then it was kind of funny. It was
They
like,
found the other glove.
no. I forget exactly what it was, but he was putting on a glove to like cut him open. And he's like, "Oh, the glove don't fit, but that's okay." It was actually pretty good, but yeah. O.J. Simpson dead, and if you don't know who O.J. Simpson is, Google it.
And he died with $114 million in debt to Ron Goldman's family.
Damn.
Who's going to pay them now?
Well, his estate.
What estate? He was $114 million in debt.
That don't even matter. Who was? Well, his lawyer was. What the fuck is their name? The Kardashians' father.
Bruce Jenner?
No. No, motherfucker. Who the fuck was it? I gotta Google this. The Kardashians' daddy. Robert
George Kardashian.
Kardashian, yeah. That was OJ's defense attorney. And then he died. Actually, he died of esophageal cancer, what my dad passed away from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think OJ finished paying him?
He probably owes so much money to fucking everyone. Can you imagine if, like, you got caught, or no, I'm sorry, you killed someone and you got away with it, fucking just done. You know that you got away.
Something will catch up with you.
What?
Cancer.
Okay, at 76?
That's true. It was a long time. He got away with it in the 90s.
He lived more than most people that do fucking God's work. That motherfucker was kicking. And now it finally caught up to him. Come on. There's a reason for him.
It's because that new Bronco came out.
Maybe. You never know. I mean, I don't know. Shit. What do I know?
I don't know. What do you know?
Anyway, thank you guys for listening. If you have a band or you're just a musician yourself, you want to hear your songs here on this little old podcast of ours, send your music to chriscourtshow@gmail.com. Check out our TikToks, our Instagram, our YouTubes. Check out our interview videos.
We're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere, man. Just send them. And remember to send your biography. Send everything with it. That way we can get a clear glimpse of who you are and what you do. Oh, you almost said what I said, but you didn't say.
I said what you do. I'm going to put my mouth around it.
Once again, thank you for listening to The Chris Court Show. Remember, if you have a band or business, or know someone that has a band or business, send all the info and MP3s to chriscourtshow@gmail.com. Chicken nuggets and cranberry sauce.
The Chris Court Show.